All right, folks, before we get into talking about the points, there is a traitor in our midst. Someone's going through all of Tango's videos this season and hitting the dislike button. Don't know what you're doing, don't know what your problem is, but I just hope that somehow you accidentally drink your own piss. That's where, it's just, I'm putting that out into the universe, and it's probably going to happen. You've probably done it before. Yeah, it's something a pee drinker does, you know. Anyway, after 9 of 30 races, Jesus in the lead with 1,225 points. Ben Bailey, we've been talking about him making a charge. Andy Dufresne, we've been talking about him making a charge. Abraham Lincoln's still up there, my cat. Sanford and Son, Luther, you can read everything. And Tango Spooner Jr., 774 points now. He's out of the handicap hole. Probably depends on what he does here at Sears Point. It's a battle here at the road course for Tango. We'll see we'll see what he does. I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to go. All right, folks, Tango Spooner Jr. coming down into the hairpin, getting ready for his qualifying lap. And do me a favor, Tango, I know you can hear me. Just go all out on this lap. This is set up to where your personal best would have the pole, a 142.6. So just let it all hang out there. What's the worst thing that can happen? You're going to start 39th? Whoops. Just go for it, man. That's what these fans expect on this hot lap, brought to you by Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners, folks, the official hot wiener of NASCAR. Tango, just let it all out. Don't pussyfoot and chicken shit your way through this circuit. Just go for it. Let's see what he does here, folks. Don't let out. Just keep going. There you go. And just head down into this turn, all business. Apex it and take off. If you hit the wall, who cares, Tango? Just go. Son of a bitch. All right, yeah, but you do have to be smart breaking into this turn. Yeah, I don't know, Tango. But Tango said he practiced here a few days ago, and then he's just driving cold right now. He hasn't been here at Sears Point in a few days, and he's just going for it. He heads under this beautiful Winston Cup Series bridge, folks. You're in the grass, that's fine. Just keep going, brother. All right, we need some hard brakes. Oh, too hard, Tango. Too hard. You're gonna be. I'd be curious to see. I'd be curious to see what your time was going to be if you didn't fail on that last turn, Tango. The pea drinker probably loves it. 143 flat. So, wait a minute. You might have had that might have been your PB without that. I don't know. Folks, welcome to the rolling hills of California wine country. Hidden in the breast of the hills is this diamond of a circuit. It's Sears Point Raceway, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. Plops their things down here for race number 10 on the schedule. It is the Save Mart Super Marcus 300 on PBS Sports. Let's check out this starting grid brought to you by 1-900 Fun Babes. Queen Elizabeth on the pole with a 142.6. Tango had it right, but wait till you see where Tango's starting here. Kind of ridiculous. Urana starting up there. Abraham Lincoln, a big points name. We go through this every race, folks. Like, you get it. Like, if you're not invested and know the plot and know the storylines by now, I can't help you. We got other stuff to talk about. But you're eventually going to see Tango Spooner Jr. starting P27 with a 143.004. So that lap he was on was insane. And that I take full credit for that because I was coaching him through that. I knew he could hear me. I was coaching him through that, and he probably would have been low 142s. But the downside is that can't be the baseline, because imagine if he had to run that lap every lap in order to stay competitive. He's not built for that. He's built for a lot of things. I've seen him in the shower recently. You know, he's He's built. Okay, a little bit of a gut, a dad bod, they say. But we were walking through the vineyards here, and the local vineyard. You have to have your shirts off.
Hey, race, Andre, call the race.
Pitter patter, let's get at her. 17 laps. The Save Mart Supermarket's 300 underway, folks, but just tone it down because going up into turn 1 here, it's like everybody trying to get in line to get in the shitter at Woodstock. Everybody, you just got to slow down. Everyone take their time. Just take your turn. The leader's probably at the start-finish line by now, lapping everybody. Just gridlock here going up the hill. The Tango survived. Tango is reporting that Razor Ramon is leaking something from his car. He started behind Razor Ramon there on the start, and we're hearing that he's oozing machismo. Folks, I had 2 minutes on the pace lap. That was the best thing I could come up with, and by the time I got it out, Razor Ramon is like 5 cars ahead of me. So, or ahead of Tango. All right, Tango, behave here, buddy. You got some more hot turns coming up here. Tango, and before I was so rudely interrupted there before the race, me and Tango, we were, visiting some local vineyards, and there was that one vineyard where we were. They say you have to have your shirts off because the fabric from your shirts affects the grapes that are growing and stuff, So, and instead of drinking wine, me and Tango just, we grabbed a bushel of grapes, and we went underneath an elm tree in the shade, and we were just feeding each other grapes. We were talking about the race coming up, and he was saying that he's not going to be able to talk too much. He's going to be really focused this race, and he really wants the field to thin out here so he can just concentrate and hit his marks and race the track. He said that's how he put it. He doesn't want to race these cars; he wants to race the track. So, tell you what, folks, Pocono's coming up soon. Can't wait. Because that is, Tango calls that his home track, his hometown, Fart Town. It's only 20 miles from Long Pond. So I really want to get down, I really want to find out more about Tango's, his family and everything, and find out how he got the nickname Tango, because that's something we haven't really talked about. That's not something you put on a birth certificate, folks. Unless you're like Fred Astaire, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to send it to Tango, see what's going on.
Yeah, thanks, Andre. He's right, man. I want this to thin out, and whatever spot I'm in right now, I will take that as my finish. I don't care. I would pay $100 just to end this race right now in P whatever I'm in. I think Andre mentioned the distance, but not the pit window. 17 laps, and then pit window is like 10 or so. So we're only going to get one stop. And I have to not lose my focus here, man. At all. Like, one mistake and I'm in the wall and I'm pitting, and it's just fart sounds for the next 20 minutes of the video. And I don't want that. I want some hot racing action. Jesus was in my rear view there. So I'm glad I'm ahead of him. But again, a moving target with these points. We'll just see what happens. I'm racing the whole field, really. These road courses behave here, man. The pace lap was ridiculously long, but it is what it is. All right, I'm sneaking around Pocahontas. I like this. The Watkins Glen is a fun road course too. So they did what they had to do, I guess, to get these road courses running. I mean, the road courses on NASCAR Racing 1, the original one, the 1994, those are rough, man. I mean, I know GP Laps had a big series running NASCAR Racing 1, but it's definitely the foundation for what became NASCAR Racing 2 and everything Papyrus did, and I've tried playing it. It's just not my speed, man. It's just not my thing. And I think that's something, if that was your first racing game, that's just a huge nostalgia hit. And I guarantee if I was born a couple years earlier, or if that was the first game I had played, I'd be all in. But NASCAR Racing 2 holds a special place for me. And it's such a solid game. I talked about it in the Ricky Rudd season that it's not like they cut corners and they were just like, oh, let's just put this NASCAR game out. It has Dale Earnhardt on the cover and be done. No, they did what they had to do with the talent they had at the time to put together a racing game, and it's solid, man. That's why I'm not playing it 30 years later just because I'm on a nostalgia kick. Like, it's a fun game. Game being key word. Like, it's obviously not a sim, but at the time it was the sim, you know. I'm feeling good right now, man. I got to hit these marks. Oh, shit. That's all it takes is me talking about nonsense, forgetting to hit a mark. Now I got to race John Smith through the S's like an asshole. Queen Elizabeth had the pole here. She's 4.1 seconds ahead of Uranus, which, I mean, we keep on talking about Uranus. And and so he's going to be, he was up there at Talladega. Here he is again. So just got to keep an eye on Uranus. All right, I took advantage of a lot of nonsense there. I love the drag race here. Especially on this, what is the drag strip at Sears Point. All right, let's slow her down. Let's behave through this turn. And check out all of the signage here. This was one of the more fun tracks to update to Winston Cup signage. Yeah, during that pace lap, I had 2 minutes to think of, what would be a funny little quip on the start. And then I realized we haven't really been talking about Razor Ramon at all season, really. Because I always think about, hey, what's that car we haven't talked about? And it's Razor Ramon. Like, I thought he wrecked us at Rockingham, but that was Mona Lisa. And then since then, nothing. Maybe just a random mention being in the top 10 or something going to commercial, but that's been it. So then I started thinking of Razor Ramon quotes and came up with the machismo line, but it didn't land at all. Because he was so far. He was like, he wasn't even being drawn by the game by the time I came up with that, mentioned it. Anyway. Halfway to this pit window. Jesus is back on me now. And see, that's all it would take is just braking a little too late, getting into Wonder Woman and wrecking the front of my car. I really got to focus here. It's probably easier to do when you're not talking and thinking of nonsense to say. Oh. She's being funny right now. I may experiment and go back to the true NASCAR Racing 2 mirror. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about, but right now the mirror kind of uses NASCAR 1 angles. It's hard to explain. But if you've been watching these videos, you'll see the difference when I change it. Because I've noticed that sometimes the callouts don't match what's going on. Oh shit, stay off the grass. I do like you don't just spin out when you hit the grass here. And see, Wonder Woman had a slow lap or two, and that's slowed me up here because I haven't been able to make a pass on her. I'm going to try to get her in the hairpin if I can set up this turn here under the bridge. I probably could arcade it here and get under her, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to... It's not worth it right now. And I'm trying to think of where I do make passes here. Because so far I've just benefited from them being slow, racing side by side, and a car getting spooked or something. But I gotta find where I'm gonna make a pass or two straight up. Andy Dufresne back here, that's good. Any names that are creeping up the points, I want them to start falling back again. All right, there's a passing zone right there, I guess. All right, now I'm nervous going into this. I gotta let her go, man. See, we're not even getting a call out. She's on the left at all. Oh, come on, Jesus, woman. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's insane what just happened. All right, I guess just minimize the damage here. Yeah, I know. I got cars everywhere here. That's just insane.
Watch your feet now. Watch your feet now. We've got some damage on the right front.
Yeah, no shit, brother. That's just ridiculous, man. That's the first time that the game's pissed me off. Having some fun racing there, too. Now, wait a minute. Now, fix my car. Fix my car.
10-4, we're going to fix that damage. Tires all the way around this time. There's a spin in the S's.
Okay.
We'll put that air in. Tires all the way around this time. We'll put that air in.
Okay. Shut up and let me go. You're done. Go.
Go.
Because listen.
Keep it on 4,000.
We have 10 laps to go.
4,000.
That was basically my pit stop. If I drive fast, let's not sleep on this race right now. It's time to shit and get, though, when I leave. Let's go. They have to pit. I do not have to pit again, because the pit window's around 10 laps. If I keep my balls to the ground here, we might have something. Because the back of the field's going to be really stretched out. I don't know. Let's stay with this here. I'm not down a lap, so I'm not racing them. That was the big thing. That's the thing I was trying to say when I'm like, get that car going. Come out. If I run basically what my qualifying thing was, because I have nothing to lose again. What do I have to gain? Maybe 2 or 3 spots if I run like decent laps, you know. But if I go full tilt, I can maybe salvage it. I mean, I gotta try to get whatever points here I can. I'm curious. I want to see what that replay looks like. Why she came up there. And I really don't recall that happening a bunch in the Ricky Rudd season. We've had it happen, what, Rockingham with Mona Lisa. Wait a minute, she's gotten into us twice now. Mona Lisa at Rockingham, Mona Lisa at Martinsville. And I've been able to back out of some of that happening sometimes. All right. Queen Elizabeth. Wasn't she the leader here? And she's 32 seconds ahead. So, and there was a spin when I was on pit road too. Let's not forget about that. That might have been the Queen herself. And she finally got back onto the track. That's my working theory right now. See, I just ran a 46 flat. Wait a minute, what kind of... That's no good. I need to run a 142.6. So my car must be beat up to where it doesn't really matter. It doesn't feel like it, though. But I guess over the course of a minute and 40-some lap, just your car not being up to speed, it'll just slowly add up. Or wait a minute, or was that lap part of the coming off a pit road? I don't know. We'll see here. I'd be 4 seconds off the pace. No, I would feel that. This lap here will give us an excellent gauge on what's going on. There's no way I'm 4 seconds off my usual pace. I don't see it. See, okay, I just ran 143.3 and look where I'm at. I just passed Jesus. I don't know how I did this. I was on pit road for an extra... Yeah, okay. I was on pit road for an extra... Oh, come on with this. Stop cutting me off. What is... It's like I'm not even on the track. What am I saying? I don't know. I really want to see how that time breaks down and how I was able to gain all this back. Because I was on pit road for an extra, I don't know, 15 seconds maybe. And maybe they just get held up going into pit road or something. I don't know, but this is kind of exactly what I envisioned when I... In 1A, so that's way on the other side of the whole deal here. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I've come back from hell. Let's not... throw it away with anything stupid. I tell you what, they're slow on their first, lap coming out of the pits. So I was able to take advantage of that. Hey man, P28. Come on. And again, I don't see that's a 146, but I was not sandbagging, but I was kind of following Terry Labonte through the turns there. Boy, they really missed their mark there in that turn sometimes. You say there was a spin somewhere? I don't know. There was a spin, Terry Labonte, lap 10-ish when I was with him. And there was a spin when I was on pit road. So hopefully I'll be able to catch... Oh, damn it to hell. Get out of here. Clifford, the big red dog in the lead. Megan the Stallion points name up there too. I gotta fix that standing sticker. Something's getting wonky with that. I think in the Ricky Rudd season I ran this with no damage. And because I was still kind of getting a handle on NASCAR Racing 2, but this is the whole season's full damage, and that's probably leading to some frustration for me too. Like the Mona Lisa thing, that wouldn't have taken me out in the Ricky Rudd season, at least the first half when I had damage off. This wouldn't have messed me up this race, so that's added frustration to this season, but whatever. You have to earn the Winston Cup championship. Garth Brooks, man. I think I mentioned somewhere that I had him pegged as one of the top 10 elites if we went with the other points structure system. Just love that Country Time car. And coincidentally, Brock Beard did a recent video on the Country Time sponsorship. It's like a 40-minute video. I was like, how the hell is this video going to be 40 minutes long talking about Country Time sponsorship? But it was 40 excellent minutes. Shout out to Brock Beard. And he also... We only got 5 more laps. No commercial breaks this race. Just killing time driving through wine country here. But yeah, back last season or whenever I was doing all the NASCAR Racing 2 website stuff, getting that off the ground, tracking down car sets and all these different sites, Brock Beard actually had he actually had some car sets from 25 years ago that he emailed me. I was like, oh man. All right. So, I was talking earlier how I'm content being where I'm at. If Garth Brooks leaves something open for me to take, I'll take it, but I do want to provide some hot racing, but
Clear on the left.
see, like this, man, that is like a prime place to pass them. Turn 4 is coming up. It has to be. Okay, I'm coming over this hill blind. Oh, another spin. Okay, I see a car slow. Look at these spots. Look at these spots. I'll take them. And let's kind of get out of dodge and get away from them. What lap was that? Lap 13. There were 2 spins, I think. Scene of the crime here with Wonder Woman. Look who got involved. OJ. Oh, okay. Listen, you son of a bitch. I have to baby him here. I can't get around him because he's the most unpredictable thing on the planet right now. I don't know what he wants to do. I'm losing these spots I just stole. Let's behave, man. Don't throw this away. Okay, we're gonna... Okay. Come on, man. You kidding me? Trying to steal a P20 finish here? And Ben Bailey just blew up in front of us. A points name just blew up right in front of us. I tell you what, this went from a ho-hum road course race, hey, picking off spots, to there being a redemption story, to it being a little bit action-packed here now. Oh man, I cut the grass there just to make sure he didn't come up into my line or over. Yeah. It's hard to really nail in this difficulty. I've mentioned it a few times this season. Turn 5, I don't know what. Turn 5, I don't know what that is. That's behind me, so hopefully they're not going to be breathing on my neck. We didn't have a lot of spins on the road courses in the Ricky Rudd season. The action here, because I usually resync the video and my audio during the commercial break. Like I'll yell like bop or something. Like you won't see it here because this is where I'm gonna fix it, or you'll hear me do it. I don't know. Bop right there. I usually do that during the commercial break. Because just for some reason, my audio, me talking, bleeds off of the, what do you call? I can't think of the word. Desyncs or, I can't think of the word. Like fades, not fades. I can't, I'll think of it. But it just desyncs, so I have to resync it after a while. Drift, there it is. It drifts off from being in sync. I forget what I'm even talking about right now. But so portions of the early, it's not like an obvious drift. I can notice it. It's weird, man. Like I can watch back a race, and I'm like, man, my brain processed that about a quarter of a second faster than I said it there, and it's just weird that you can tell that it's not exactly synced up when you're going back and watching it. It's such a weird feeling that you're able to detect that. I'm not saying I'm special that I can detect it, because I guess I bet anybody could. It's just weird how the brain works that way. So what? We had the Queen Elizabeth spin, we had the Terry Labonte spin, then we had 2 spins on that lap, Ben Bailey lap. Or 2 spins where I went around them, and then later on in there's... Man, stop having trouble now. I'm not going to be able to keep track of all these. But that'll be easy. With 1 to go, when I'm editing, I can go back and listen to myself right now saying where all these wrecks are. And then also remember there was 1 in the S's on lap 16. This is how we do it at PBS Sports, to bring you all the action. Here's Wonder Woman. Is this Jesus up here? Jesus got beat up. I'm not surprised. Is that Jesus? Yes, it is. And it's Wonder Woman, who's for position. Now I'm wondering if I dump her here. Well, I'm going to end up spinning myself out, so I'm not going to even entertain it. Now, wait a minute. We had that call out that... Okay, no. We had that call out that there was something in the S's. But Jesus is really bringing everybody down here. Almost like he's limping back to pit road like O.J. Simpson was. But I guess not. But I got a lot to do in this video, because I also have to figure out the math on how we were able to crawl back into the thick of things, when I really thought we were going to have to spend all race to kind of get back into like oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, just go, brother.
Clear.
I'm not. I'm 9 seconds ahead of Ben Bailey. Are you kidding me? I'm not. Folks, no. Just enjoy the ride here. Let's enjoy Jesus' fall from grace because he was involved in something. He's finally taken his licks after dominating the early part of the season. But who knows? I mean, how the averages go. He's going to have a comeback eventually. And I am not going into Wonder Woman Alley with him here. I still don't see Ben Bailey peeking in my horizon in my rear view, so. What did I just say? I said I'm not going to race Jesus, so let's back out of that. This is a huge finish here. We're going to look back at Sears Point, and this is going to be the race that won us the championship. Just a heroic effort. Yeah, hopefully I'm able to grab all these wrecks. So who won here? Clifford, the big red dog. 8.9 seconds. Abraham Lincoln, oh man. He's going to be up there in the points. Let's see if, no, they're 59 seconds ahead. See ya, Wonder Woman. Not sorry at all. Just a day ruiner. Let's see how much we can catch up to these cars here, because they're going to be going super slow. What is this? Sig Hansen. I don't know. They're all slowed up by OJ Simpson. So there's a chance that we might catch Clifford here. Where's oh we definitely are. He's only 9 seconds ahead on the live whatever. We're coming for you, Clifford. I don't know. It's gonna be close. 8 seconds through the S's. I need to nail this. I see him. Gotta give him the Tango donut. Congratulatory donut. Oh, I'm gonna hit this wall. Get out of here. Oh, shit.
Stay in the car. The tow truck is coming. Looks like we've lost that motor.
Oh, man. What an editing process. Hopefully I was able to get everything. I didn't see the Ninja Turtles DNF. I saw them on pit road, and I'm like, I can't. I'm not gonna go find that. So it sucks for the Ninja Turtles. They don't get screen time for Turtle Wax, but whatever. Yeah, we're pumped to see Jesus finally spin out. He's starting to fall down the standings. Just a spoiler alert, Ben Bailey is going to be 1 point ahead of Jesus. Going into Charlotte. That's big news, folks. Clifford the Big Red Dog got the win. I wasn't really paying attention to the leaders. Sig Hansen start. Jimi Hendrix, big name. Abe Lincoln, big points name. Megan Thee Stallion's always been up there in the top 10 in points. Andy Dufresne. Let's keep talking about him. Queen Elizabeth led those 6 laps. She spun out. Where's Beethoven? P29. I called him Terry Labonte 3 or 4 times. Ben Bailey stuck it out there. Finished P20 even though he blew up. Sig Hansen finished P2 even though he blew up. They were just holding on for dear life at the end of the race. A lot of stuff happened here. I'm trying to remember everything. I can't. I'm out of gas. That was a fun race, man. That was fun stuff. I'm glad we were able to come back. after the that's the final thing, the pit stops. I'm guessing because using 39 cars at this Sears Point, it's a little too much, and I guess they get jammed up on pit road. And that's making me think that's what's happening at North Wilkesboro too. So I'm gonna experiment with that. It's all luck of the draw, and I mean I benefited greatly. I forget where I was before the Wonder Woman wreck, but yeah, this is huge. P19. I thought we were destined for another Martinsville rough finish, but we're moving onward. We're moving to Charlotte now. The night race, the 600. It's a long one. See you there. Thanks for watching.